out of my lap.
So take a little trip back to the Stone Age with me.
All right, that's Slave Girl. I love that song. And I'm shooting this on Valentine's Day, so. Exactly. Anyway, my friends, welcome to a stout Sunday. It finally got cold enough, but then again, we got rain, and we're shooting here instead of in front of the wall because the chair in front of the wall is soaking wet, and I could live without walking around with a wet ass. Anyway. We're so going to get dinged for that intro on ScrewTube, and I so don't give a shit. So this is Little Man's Salted Oreo Stout from Weld-works-Brewing Company. In a collaboration with Little Man Ice Cream stout with ice cream, Oreos, vanilla, milk sugar, and sea salt. Okay, diabetes in a can is what you're telling me, right? We're looking at 6.5 for the ABV. There are no IBUs. They do not give us an SRM because we are on our friends over at Untapped. All right, let's light her up and see what's going on. But I got to tell you, man, that head's settling nicely. She's pretty beer. I don't have the camera set up to tip. It's Friday night. I'm fucking tired. Worked all day. I'm working again tomorrow. I'm so glad we live in Biden's Whale, my friends. Anyway. Well, the nucleation is real slow on this, but she might be cold. She is dark, man. Oh, yeah. She is literally mahogany. This is a 98 out of 100. Easy. Easy. All right. Let's put that sniffer in there, see what we got going on. I will tell you, though, Sancho's sitting right here, so he's in the way. There's a look at the head. That's why I yelled at him not to jump up in my lap, because it's a stout. Sancho is a little sot, and he likes dark beer. It's like, no dark beer for you. No. It's got Oreos in it. You can't have that shit. Current temp in Arizona is 58. Put that sniffer in there, see what's going on. That head has come down. Kind of odd and vacant nose for what we're looking at here. Put a number on it. Alright, I'm looking at 45, so she might be, well, she's definitely a lot cold for the style, in my opinion, but we will find out. Doesn't mean we won't slip her the tongue, because even if she's cold, you still got to slip her the tongue. That's how you warm her up. Happy Valentine's Day. Wow. Yeah, she's definitely dessert beer. She's sweet, dark, rich, a lot of chocolate, a lot of milk sugar in here, man. They've roasted the malt right to the burning point. I'm not really pulling Oreo flavor out of here, but since they told us that they're mixing her up with ice cream, again, my OCD will not allow the camera to be tilted. It will drive me batshit. That shit means. What else is it? Not really much of a drive. It's a really, really short walk. She's actually starting to edge into coffee. What are you going to do? None of that translates across the nose. The nose is vacant. There's not really anything here. Now you're saying to yourself, he's doing all this gum flapping and blabbity blabbity, but why did he pour beer off into the other glass? Well, I'll tell you. Since it's 58 degrees out here, it's going to take a while for beer to warm up. This, as you know, if you've been here before, is a Luigi Birmioli. It's tasting glass, and I'm going to put it inside. Right now, this beer is really nice, but she's really sweet and rich. So you think like lava cake. Think like lava cake with tiramisu involved. That's a pretty solid description right there. It's going to take her a while to up, but this one's got to go up into the 60s. So we're going to put her inside. We'll be right back. Hang tight, my friends, and happy belated Valentine's Day.
You think I care? 'Cause you know it. When I was taking my time, you abused me. When I was out of line, trying to warn me of the danger side.
Yeah, I fucking love that song. Anyway, we're up 9, which is, 1.5 times what we're usually up. But let's see what we got going on. Again, this beer is so dark. I really want her to warm and open and show me everything she's got. So, biding time. Let's get that sniffer in there. At this point, she really just has a stouty nose. Picking the dough out of my knuckle hair. Baking on top of everything else. Because it's Friday night. What else can I do? Just a really nice stouty nose. Nothing Oreo. Nothing overly vanilla. Just, that nice, rich, malty roast nose. Then again, I like that. Slip of the tongue. Well, if you like it, you got a slip of the tongue. It's Valentine's Day. What is wrong with you savages? Skal. All right, so she is smoothed out. And before, when she came in, freight train. Now she's gotten smoother, silkier, which is always nice. Flavor profile is still sweet, man, and I'm not much of a sweets guy, but it's there. I get that vanilla. That vanilla is heavy in there. I can see where they're talking about the ice cream and the Oreo. It's that whole it's that whole combo kind of presenting at once. It's good, don't get me wrong. Tasty. Dirty, fast. When she finishes off on the back end, okay, because now we're 5, 6, 10 seconds in. When she finishes off on the back end, when you get to that back end, you're once again presented with that really, really nice, rich, roasted malt that isn't coffee. So when she was colder, we got the coffee note from the roasted malts, but now that she's been bombarded with ice cream and Oreos and lactose and vanilla, she's really nice. I like this beer. She's a bit sweet, but she is interesting. All right. Well, you know what? It's Valentine's Day, so why would you not want a sweetie? We're going to pause. I'm going to check the temp on the one inside, and if she's up around 62, we'll come back. We'll knock out the end of this, and then we'll shoot the short, and then maybe we might even shoot the shit tonight. The hell. All right. See you in a minute.
When you call me, everything is well. I tend to forget about the times we had. Now it doesn't matter, 'cause I feel so sad. I've been disconnected, someone pulled that plug. Oh, you're so distant, won't you come along? Yeah.
All right. I love that song too. That's Disconnected. Also from the Goo Goo Dolls. Also from a boy named Goo. Not even going to go there. 61, my friends. Okay, let's see what she's going to show us now, because this color, would not be surprised if she's quite tasty at this temp. Biden time. Sniff her in there. Now, at this temperature, you're really getting that dessert nose. The vanilla's in there. The cookie is in there. I wouldn't say you could automatically identify it as an Oreo, but you can definitely identify it as a dessert and a sweet. We got a winner, folks. Slip of the tongue. Fast, silky smooth. Whereas she had moderate mouthfeel on the other two, which is why we didn't bother to mention it. Now, her mouthfeel is just straight down the stripe. Full tongue involvement now, right? The whole tongue is lit up. Dirty, 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 dirty girl. Oh. Like a dirty girl on Valentine's Day. Yeah, I'm gonna make those jokes through this entire video. Just get used to it. We're at the end anyway, so what the fuck? Wow, really good. She is solid, my friends. So, brass tacks time. Would I buy this beer again? Yes. Would I drink this beer again? Yes, but it comes with the caveat that I have to be in the mood. Again, this is a really good fire pit beer. Okay, sitting around the fire pit, feet up, buoy, drink a ballo. Try it on tap? Oh, fuck yeah. Hand this to me out of the cooler. I would say thank you very much. This is really good, but why is it in a cooler or at a fire pit? Sorry, that was a brutal one, and it was just stuck in there. And then when it finally came out, I think we might have cracked the window. Being said, so yeah, why is this in a cooler? It just needs to sit out. This is we're still at about 56, 58 in Phoenix, so yeah, you don't need to cool this beer. You put it right on the table, man. Delicious. Really nice, with the caveat, she's very sweet, and she is a dessert beer. That being the facts of the matter. Is she good for the style? She's excellent for the style. There's a price tag still on here. I paid $5.50 for the can. $5.50. Worth it. I'm sure at a 6-pack price, she comes in at a much better note, probably like $12 a 6. Biden's well. Hey, cheaper than eggs. Man, she's a 5 all the way around, and there's no pushing it above 5. 5 is ceiling. But she deserves every one of those 5 points. The flavor progression's nice. The mixture is really nice. Once you warm her up, she really pops and explodes, becomes a very interesting flavor. Yeah. What I got for you? This is another one of those beers where those 44 to 48 degrees is the only temperature you drink a beer at. Guys are missing the fucking boat. Just throwing it out there. Well, while we have had a few of those that came up recently, this one turned this shit all the way around. So, thanks for coming by and putting some eyeballs on here. You know you're my people and I love you. As long as we're getting shit canned over YouTube anyway. I always want you to be the big three, my friends. I want you healthy, happy, safe, honorable, dutiful, vigilant, gray man, head on swivel, hot and handy. Hot and handy comes with its own responsibilities that you are responsible for knowing. Blobbity, blobbity. Let's see where else Doge goes, and maybe we can get that shit squared up too. Just saying. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Like, share, remind. Help me grow the channel. I'd appreciate it. I will catch you on the next one. Till then, my friends. Skol. So tasty. Nice and rich. The brandy comes to mind. And I don't drink brandy, but for some reason brandy is in there. It's that rich, sweet base.